Peace, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? Ooh. Maybe I should have looked in the mirror before I turned the camera on, but I don't really care. I do what I do here. I'm not doing this for lackluster. I'm doing it because it needs to be done. So the title of today's show is Supporting Survivors at I Smoke Hip Hop Live. It's working for hip hop stands with survivors, if you ask me. My opinion. He's working for a branch of that. To be Pacific, Troy Star Terrain is his mentor. But while we talking about it, let's get into listening to the video.
Other than being afraid and what will happen to me if I do tell, because this is a very powerful man.
So Ron Savage just spoke and said he was afraid of what would happen to him if he did tell. People say Ron Savage is not afraid out here. They don't see what he's doing as someone that's afraid. Ron is not right in the head, y'all. Why he's not right, I don't know. But he don't seem like he's your everyday individual. But let's listen on.
I really think you guys need to give Bambaataa a chance. I said, it's Bambaataa. Right. He had Africa Bambaataa.
So in that audio, we hear Ron saying he think you ought to give Bambaataa a chance. So Ron had already been speaking on this when he was a part of Layla Wills, Troy Star Terrain, and all these people clown show. When he was a part of Trapped in the Culture and all this audio was made back then. Everything people using on Ron is audio from back then, and it only verified to me that Ron is not saying nothing different than he always said.
It's not a pedophile.
Now, he said that Bambaataa is not a pedophile. We'll address that as we go on.
Bam started jerking. He had me jerk. And I went down on him. And he went down on me. I can't even say why I did it. I don't know. I just wanted to be down.
So he said he did everything he did because he wanted to be down. Bam didn't force him to do nothing. He was 15 years old or 14 years old, lying like he was 18. So Bam thought he was getting with an older boy, an older man, right?
Because I've never lied when it came to this story. Did nothing. You know, I mean, real facts. I mean, fuck it, yo. They try to cover it up. They've always been trying to cover it up. If I didn't mislead this man into thinking I was 18 years old.
There you go, saying if I didn't mislead this man to thinking I was 18 years old. See, the conversation is sound.
On my kids, I know this would not have happened. Because I knew that wasn't going to stick very long.
So he put it on his kids. Sound like he dealing with some serious conversation. But once again, he's not the right person in the mind.
Because you can't change history. I was around Bam since I was 14 years old. And Africa Bambaataa is not a pedophile. I can't wait to...
The truth about Ronald Savage, aka B Stinger, and the greatest lie of hip hop history, the Zulu Liar.
For educational purpose, copyright, we're just using the
So
audio.
let's talk about this Zulu liar. As I fix my mic, I didn't want to make this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of revealed who Ron Savage was in 2017. I've been helping his situation with Hassan Campbell with my mentor, Star from the Star Report.
There you go. Star is his mentor. Star is a part of Hip Hop Stands with Survivors, Later Wills, Marcy Hamilton, and all them people, Dave Wedge and Khalil Money and all them people.
I can go the farthest back to the history as why I separated from Ronald Savage and Hassan at the time, because me and Hassan would go through a war of words and videos 4 years nonstop.
He was controlled opposition because he worked for Troy Star Terrain. So him and Hassan would go back and forth, getting him views and getting Hassan views. Sadnetta and Hassan. All these people go back and forth with Hassan and get views and get that guapola.
With Ronald Savage, I just didn't speak the guy's name until we started speaking to each other during the pandemics. But Ronald Savage tried to privacy complaint me around 2016 when Hassan came out with a video saying that Ronald was compromised by the Zulu Nation. I didn't believe it until I found some things, but Ronald hit me with a...
So now you got Hassan Campbell, who was compromised when he took a picture of the young man Afrika Bambaataa date rape back in 2013. That's when the whole complaint of Bam sleeping with young boys and all that stuff started. He was gay and all these things. Khalil Money started that with DJ K Slate. They stayed quiet though. They just opened up Pandora box and brought it to the community. And they were trying to force the community to deal with this. But while the community was BSing with this, I myself started paying attention to what Hassan was saying, because Hassan is a no good bastard and he attacked my mother and my YouTube channel, which people know I'm a YouTube freak. So I went at him, and I was listening to him one day when he was on Queen's Flip, episode 29, who is also an understudy of Troy Star Terrain, like this guy here, I Smoke Hip Hop, right? And he revealed on there that he took a picture to murder the boy so he wouldn't tell the world what happened to him April the 1st, 2013. See, no one speaks about this because they under their mentors, they're under their leaders, they're under their guiding lights. But let's keep listening to his story, because he act like he don't know about me, but we didn't have our words and talked and everything, but he picked his side.
Privacy complaint, and I stayed away from taking that brother down or anything because I had no knowledge of how to handle and combat YouTube privacy complaints. Now I'm a YouTube lawyer. See, Ronald Savage is a public figure, and he's worked with public officials. He also was deemed a public official himself. Ronald doesn't understand the rules, so he tears people down by taking attorneys and doing lies to take people down. But we're going to dismantle everything he says about his relationship with Bambaataa and the lies he said for the last 9 years. We're going to go into it with clear receipts only. See, Ronald, you said no one can tell others how to have closure, and you are correct. But I can also tell you, if you're a liar, we will correct you as well and bring these things about.
To them.
See, no one ever talked like this to Hassan. No one has ever made a video and went at Hassan. No one Hassan took a picture to murder the little Puerto Rican boy that Bambaataa date rape, who was underage and all of that. It was a crime. People, you can't stab people up and disappear. Troy Star Terrain covered it in his Should We Let You Know the Boy Name and everything.
As a victim, no one can tell you when it's the right time or when you should say something. But I do say that you should say something when you're ready.
See, I see Ronald every day, and I see a guy who literally went up to the world and told them that Bam did nothing. Like, turning on your camera and lying to the people has no trauma in it. Ron, you were the best attorney that Bam could have ever had. You are an advocate for Geppettos. No pun intended, dude.
So Hassan wasn't the best lawyer or this and that. He kept Bam's secret just as long as Ron did. Everything that Ron did, he took pictures with Bam. He did all of that. Nobody attacking Hassan Campbell, because they know if they do, Hassan's so big now, you can't stop what you made. You can't stop what you made. Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wheels, Khalil Money, all these people made Hassan. Khalil Money got him hooked up with Whack 100 so they can beef and everything and control opposition.
Africa Bambaataa is not a pedophile.
Yep. I can't wait to meet you.
You've said that several times on certain videos and different interviews, how you don't believe Bam did nothing to anybody. Not only that, you also relentlessly went in on other alleged victims and told the world that they're lying. Almost a form of jealousy because of your infatuation with Africa Bambaataa. You brutally called out other victims, and I'm not even referencing
Ron Savage. He might have did that. I ain't been watching him like that. But Hassan Campbell, in the beginning of his complaints and stuff, came out and called everybody name. To where the big muscular brother that run with Sadetta, him and Tazariak and Irritated Zena was doing that show, he asked him. He said, brother, do you think it's right to out other people and do all this and stuff? Hassan wasn't saying they was lying. He was out them though. He was shaming them. Nobody had nothing to say negative about it but me. But, you know, they don't want me in this because I'm a troublemaker.
to Hassan Campbell, which you also made fun of him. Well, you two made fun of each other. I'm not even here to defend Hassan neither. We're sticking to you, dude. How can someone claim you're protecting so-called survivors? You're a survivor of hip-hop, and you don't believe Bam did nothing to nobody, but you admitted lying to Bam in front of the world.
And as a man, I'm letting the world know. If I didn't mislead this man into thinking I was 18 years old, on my kids, I know this would not have happened.
So he lied to Bam. That's what he just tried to hit him with. Oh, you lied to Bam to his face and told him he was 18. Scratch.
Hey, on your kids, sir, you are nothing more but a liar. And we're going to show proof. See, sir, you brought up the lies about you're a hip-hop survivor, but then say Bam did nothing to nobody, not even including to you. And you said it's not Bam's fault he slept with you.
So is it a lie when Ron was 14 or 15, Bam slept with him because he told him he was 18 above age? Girls ain't never did this. We've never heard nothing where girls have fake IDs and stuff and they get out here with these guys and these guys date rape them or have sex with them and then come back and it's like, oh no, she was 15, 14 or whatever. She's got big tits and big butt, this and that. But he's shaming Ron again.
Because you're willing to do anything for hip hop, and Bambaataa was someone you loved a lot, and you lied about your age. We're gonna get into the ID part before we keep going through this video. This is what you said about the ID part.
And I honestly believe if if he knew that I was 15, I don't think that would have taken place. I feel that, and I put that on my kids.
You love putting a lot of stuff on your kids, but we're not gonna even get to that. So you lied to Bam about your age, but yet Bam never asked to see your ID. You claimed you assumed he knew you were 18 because you were going to clubs during the 9th grade, because you said you was in the 9th grade when you first met Bam. I don't get it. Before I continue off, you said you met him when you were 15. Several other times you said you were 14. One time you said you were 16. And before you bring your attorney, I welcome you to bring your attorney. I'm going to play your words admitting you were only 14 years old when you met Bam. But multiple times you said 15. We're going to show several times where you said 14 as well.
Because I knew that wasn't going to stick very long. Because you can't change history. I was around Bam since I was 14 years old. And I knew that.
You was around Bam at 14 years old, but you just said you were 15 when you met him. You say 14 years old again over
Planet Rock, looking for the perfect beat. I met him when I was around 14.
So why is he harking on the 14 and stuff? What do that got to do? So when you speak like that, people, you got to say 14 through 16, around about that time. So I'll drop the link, sister. Hopefully we don't get into it. Hopefully we don't get into it. There you go, sister. Ooh, play the video.
When I was in the 9th grade, I was cut in one day.
And another thing, I don't care if you were 14 or 15. How did a grown man who's a founder of the hip hop nation that's known as the Zulu Nation didn't know you were 18 enough when he was around you and several of your friends who knew you were young, 14, 15, Ronald B. Savage? It doesn't make sense, dude. You were in the 9th grade claiming you always were mature and you always were pretending to be grown. A lot of us pretended to be grown, but many adults knew we were young adolescents. No way we could have been 18 and up. I don't believe the story at all. It's a lot of fabricated incidents that you brought up. Because the thing about this ID, you claim the Zulu Nations were going in and out of your house. This is what you said. The Zulu Nation have always been to your house, have always been around your house. And what I don't find to be understanding, you also said Bam had certain lover situations with you, sexual escapade in your household. In fact, let's play that for the world. This is what you brought up that went down at B. Stinger's house at your age, which I don't understand. If a man doesn't know you're 18 years old, I mean, he doesn't know you're 15, 14 years old, but he's going to your house several times, B. Stinger. What sense does it make for us to look at you as some type of victim? Because by then, wouldn't your parents acknowledge
Hold on.
Wouldn't your sisters?
That's just like, I think I just heard you just say that, like, that's just like a young girl lying. They do it all the time and say that they overage, and you accidentally sleep with that person because they lied and told you they was of age. That still make that's a child. He was a child trying to be grown. I'm not understanding why people not getting that. It's the adult actions at that point is what make it. You know it's wrong. If you find out that that person is underage and you keep sleeping with them, you a pedophile. Because you know you ain't got no business sleeping with nobody of underage.
Because
that does not, just because that person who don't have enough common sense as a child, you don't have the right to make good judgment calls. You don't say they don't make that person a victim.
That's why I introduced the
that shit made it just that much easier to prey on them because they was trying to be grown.
Early, it's called statutory rape. because
Yeah,
it did not.
but it still make that person a victim because it was an adult who they did it with, who knew better.
Okay, I would like to get back to the video now. Point made.
Brothers, cousins, the people who were in your house, your area, wouldn't they acknowledge that this dude is not 18 years old? He's 14.
So now you have to say these people have to know Bam sleeping with Ron. So then they gonna tell Bam, you know you wrong for sleeping with this 14-year-old. He ain't 18 or whatever. But
Even if you lied,
And Bam took out his penis and he started jerking it. And he told me to do the same. You may think because a celebrity is coming to your house or someone powerful is coming to your house, they're just like anyone else. You have to watch your kids. Africa Bambaataa is not a pedophile.
you said this. You said this, dude. I mean, he's been around your house doing God knows what. And we're not going to get into that because I have the receipts on that too. I like playing semantics with people until I see the moves you make, because this really is chess, bro. And it's a sad game of chess because there are real victims that want to come out, but they have people like Ronald Savage out here. 1 minute you're a victim, then you're not. Then
you hear that? Cause see that 13, I don't know what age that boy was, but that 2013 victim, they've been playing chess around him. Ron Savage came out and her son Campbell came out, gave you name and faces so you'll forget about that boy. Bambaataa, the Zulu Nation, and all these cats may have sent these guys out here. To a degree, Ron wrote a book and it opened the door up for a lot of stuff after the boy was date raped and everything. That's it. It's just that simple. Ron wrote a book because his therapist told him, get it out your system. He wrote the book. He was the first one out here. Her son tried to fight that. None of them will put that stuff in the proper order, because when you put things in the proper order and start telling truths, lies get wiped away.
Africa Bambaataa is a monster in the room, but then he's not. He's a good dude, and it was your fault. So did you get compromised? We'll get to that a little bit later. We should talk about the situation with your sister's boyfriend, because I'm still on how on earth did you forget in 2016 that you lied about this mysterious ID card, according to my opinions, but you never spoke about it until many years later. You've never referenced nor mentioned being 15, and you lied as far as your ID, the lying that you lied to Bambaataa. You made it very clear you were underage and Bambaataa took advantage of you. You cried. You went out and did a whole interview with the Daily News. You were on the front cover of one of the greatest New York publications, newspapers out there. Your words never changed until many years later, until people started saying you're compromised. You're being paid to redact and retract your story. You went down on your sister's boyfriend.
So now what the sister boyfriend got to do with Bam touching him or not touching him? If Bam never tell him and say, suck your sister boyfriend penis, and he suck it, what they got to do with Bam? He listened to
It's
him?
called they trying to deflect and try to call Ron Savage a liar instead of dealing with the situation that African Booty Scratcher is a pedophile at the end of the day.
See, this is called Hip Hop Stands with Survivors. Troy Star Terrain branch of it. But see, you will never see Marcy Hamilton branch of Hip Hop Stands with Survivor, because Marcy Hamill is a white woman, number one. They not going to get into this nigga shit. They only going to go so far. She's sitting back pulling strings, streams and making Layla Will them do what they do. Because she a lawyer. Matter of fact, she a lawyer that's going against the Roman Catholic Church for the same thing. But they done fucked this up. I don't know what she gonna do now.
What's going on with that situation right there? And I'm gonna break it down why it doesn't.
He took out his penis. They like kind of discussed it because it was probably me. And Bam said that it's okay that we stick a nose. And he took out his penis and Bam made me go down on him. It was just for like a couple of seconds and then he stopped. I was embarrassed. I don't even know why I did it. From that point on, I didn't like my sister's boyfriend.
So this guy can remember receiving oral stimulation from another man, and he remembers key details and how long the simulation was going on, but he didn't remember to let us know he lied about having a fake ID. Nah, I think bro is compromised by the Zulu Nation for sure.
Maybe true. Anybody can have an opinion. I'm not fighting against nobody's opinion, but I am asking why the attack on Ron Savage when you never attack her son Camel the same way. Nobody speaks about Ron Savage coming out making a video for me asking where that boy at. Nobody has shit to say when her son said he took the picture to murder the boy, and when Ron asked where the boy at, we need to join this movement.
I don't believe he stopped at all. I do believe that story you were going down on everybody you referenced. The problem is you claim you went down on Bam for hip hop. You were, to my opinion, which I'm granted that opinion, you're a public figure. You were a willing participant of a sexual lover's relationship.
It's called statutory rape, dumb.
With Africa Bambaataa.
It's still rape.
Bambaataa.
It's statutory rape.
Yeah.
Is put in a certain category because he was not of age to participate. Though he did it for hip hop or whatever he did it for, he was not of age to make a legal action like that.
Legal rational decision to say that you wanted to sleep with an older man. That's why they got age limits.
Correct.
Fanned out groupie who were so enthralled to see Bambaataa, you knew you were in love with him. In fact, you have an IG picture. This is the image you took against the guy who allegedly touched you, but also didn't know your age because you were 15. But yet your IG profile picture is of you and Bambaataa hugging each other. Don't you think you guys been hugging each other for too much decades off?
They weren't even hugging each other. Ron had his hand around Bam. Bam standing there. He like, he don't even want to touch guys in public no more.
Ready? You just can't get enough of the Bam, can you? But I'm gonna keep going with it. You went down on Bam for hip hop. So
Been like my sister's boyfriend. Another time, Bam came to get me. I was in his car. Bam started jerking. He had me jerk. And I went down on him. And he went down on me. I can't even say why I did it. I don't know. I just wanted to be down.
I can tell you why you did it. Your words, your interviews, your book. You know, the book you put out there that you try to act like you this victim and you don't have anything you're selling. Just like any IG model, when they come out and they have these claims that they were willing participants in, they forget to mention they're selling a product. He claims his therapist told him to do it.
Is these people slow or something? No, I'm dead serious, yo, because it's like they do not get it, yo.
They're hip hop that stand with survivors. See, they'll never talk about the boy that may be dead. From my opinion, they only want to deal with the victims, because if you deal with the victims that came out after the boy, you can keep talking. Your channel will make money. His channel will make money. We all can make money together. That's why they get mad with me and Khalil over there. I'm the only one that went to jail for this shit. How am I not a part of this?
You the one that you was the one talking about this when he was over there stroking his dick, trying to get hard and shit, playing with folks. I don't even know why I responded to him. I forgot that nigga even existed. I'm serious. I forgot about a Khalil Mack. Yo, I swear to God.
But no, the thing is, he's trying to write me off and get me to respond to him and argue with him. But if your life's so great,
because he wants some damn attention, because I ain't paying him none, and I don't know what you've been doing. Because I ain't been getting your notifications, because I ain't subbed you. The only reason why I saw it because I signed into my other account. But I don't know what he been doing. Ain't nobody been paying him no damn attention.
My queen, that's a hater.
You say he a hater?
I said my queen is a hater, but it's all
Yo, why I gotta be a hater?
Love for you.
But explain yourself. How am I a hater, but I'm sitting over here with you?
I'm not trying to start no fight with you.
If you weren't trying to start no fight, you shouldn't have even said it, nigga. Just play the thing, then. If you ain't gonna man up and say it, play the thing.
Okay.
And it probably is good for therapy, but it's also an advantageous monetary situation, financially beneficial for Ronald Savage. Never forget that part. He was selling something, ladies and gentlemen. And I find it odd. It comes out about during the same time he made this book is when he's doing all these interviews. And yes, I understand the age of what he was. It's wrongful what Afrika Bambaataa did. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have documented videos that are still up right now of me defending Ronald and Hassan against Bambaataa, to the point that, yes, I called both of them out, but I have videos that still call out Afrika Bambaataa today. In fact, I dropped the ball on Hassan and Ronald so we can focus on the real elephant in the room. Is the former Zulu Nation head honcho founder, Afrika Bambaataa. You know, the one that everybody seems to give a pass. Every artist that you know in hip hop refuses to speak on. Cowards like KRS-One, tap dancing and mixing and jingling, just acting a fool with it and going out and about as if this was normal in hip hop. Normal, right?
It was normal. Y'all may think it's the new normal. It's the old normal, my friend.
But let's keep going. I digress. So why did Bam looked at you and you continue to give him passes? Listen to me. You said had you not met up with the Zulu Nation in 2016, a phone call you had with them, that you would be dead. But yet you're over here glorifying the Zulu Nation, claiming that it was only Bam. Everybody else in the Zulu Nation are 100 grand stand. But over the years, even the start of this video, I played the intro with the New York Daily Times where you stated he's so powerful that the man puts fear in your heart. You said this. You said Bam is too powerful. This is what, let me just play that for y'all right quick. Hold on. Let's play that right quick. This is what he said about Bam being powerful.
Other than being afraid and what will happen to me if I do tell. Because this is a very powerful man. He has, I believe it's 1.5 million members worldwide. We have a run to.
This is a very powerful man, according to your own words, which it is. Is he powerful or is he not powerful? Now, I have nothing but receipts here. We're not even done yet. We're just getting started. Salute the milkman, and behind the bar for not dropping the ball and continuously to stay on you and calling out your bluffs. But we're going to keep doing it more precise with more receipts, because I sat back and I kept the secrets that me and you both know about. You know, the conversation we had, which I'm not going to go deep into because I don't release personal conversations on DMs, but you know I can if you play the semantics of bringing attorneys involved. I welcome you to do that. I'll show you my attorney, Robert Mueller from Tampa. He would be happy to take this case and get some publicity for his practice, because I know the charades you played. You know, Mr. 19 personalities. Well, pick a goddamn personality that was 14, 15, and 16, since you don't know what precise age you were at the 9th grade when you met Bambaataa. You can't get over on me with your semantics and your fake victim antics that you do here. Now, let's keep going on here. So we know about the 2016 situation that you put, But then you attack all the alleged victims and claim that you don't know anything about any alleged victims. You lied and said you heard nothing about alleged victims ever during this situation that Bambaataa was going through. But you are a liar because in the same breath, you claim you did know 2 victims who were your friends.
Well, I can speak for 2. And one,
I'm trying to find out what the hell did Ron lie about. Because from everything I've heard, he told the truth. I ain't heard the man lie about shit. Only thing I seen was somebody that once was a victim, and I don't feel like he's that no more. But I don't see him to be a liar. So tell me, catch me up. Maybe he did lie. What he was supposed to lie about?
He went against Troy Star Terrain and Layla Wheels. That's all he did. He didn't listen to them, did what he wanted to do, and because of that, Star Troy Terrain, what you call it, protege, has to attack him. That's it.
That's crazy. Yeah, because won't nobody fucking, he won't. But that he did that to himself, Israel, too, though, because he was letting them be the puppet master for a long time and pulling his damn strings. That's his own goddamn fault. He should have never even let them attach them strings to his ass to begin with.
Correct, but GC, just like the people over there on Ron channel, people control Ron.
That's why I said that. That's why I said it. That's how I know. I didn't even know the details just by seeing that.
Setting up, hold his nuts, and say, I'm not doing that shit. Get the fuck away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. He is someone that if you talk to him and get him right, you can dangle his strings. I didn't do much to ask him.
That's what he fucked up at.
Yeah, that's why he said he don't know why he did what he did. He did it because it was a man telling him to do something. A man of power, Africa Bambaataa, that he lied to and said he was a grown man and I could do grown man shit. You a grown man, suck this dick.
He better than me because I would have motherfucking him. Man, I would have African. See me, I'm different. I would have him by his balls right now. I would have him by his balls right now because he don't even realize he got the nigga by his balls.
But what
all that scary shit put me in protected witness protection or whatever, goddamn it. But I'm gonna have you by your balls, nigga, for what you did.
See, what didn't happen is Ron did all this stuff, but see, Ron want to kill it all. Just like her son said, I want to do all this. I forgave him and I don't give a damn about. I got the video. Her son forgave him and everything. Nobody said shit for the son.
He sure the fuck did. I just recently heard him say that shit to somebody when they said something about, well, he said, people keep asking me, why did I go back? He said, because I love that man. That was my family. When he said, I came right out of that motherfucker. Right, but as a victim, I understand when he was young. But as an adult, when I seen, because I didn't even know that man had took that picture with African Booty Scratcher as a grown-ass man. And then I found out that even as a grown-ass man, her son, Campbell, was still taking money from African Booty Scratcher.
Yeah. But see, nobody attacked her son because her son is their money, man. Their YouTube bank. That's why 05 the movement, all these people, 10 Toes Down, White 100, all these people. Did you hear my control what I call it? What was the name of the video? Control Opposition. Did you hear that video? I did it on the he's having sex with him tonight, Khalil the Money video and 10 Toes Down. Because
King, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't seen none of your videos. I unsubscribed. I told you the only way I see your notification because I signed over here, yo. I ain't been seeing nothing. I just saw you today.
Well, it's all good. I forget. But now let me get back to the video.
But you can tell me about the video. What was said? You can play it or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll go back and watch it. It don't matter.
Leave this Run stuff alone because that's all it is. This guy's attacking Ron Savage because he runs with Troy Star Terrain and Layla Wheels. And Troy Star Terrain has been threatening Ron.
Then I seen Layla Will's ass wake up. I think I sent you that video. Her ass went live on there talking about Ron Savage. I was like, what the fuck? Look at her ass over here going live. I ain't watched the shit. I just seen the title and said it to Israel because that shit in his. But I don't want to hear that lady. I don't know that lady.
Well, let me get the video right quick so I can share some of the audio and stuff from it. Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to Israel. And tomorrow, some other time, I download it and put it in my archives so I can have it as a trinket. What y'all do? I mean, y'all haven't had the Whack 100 stuff. Y'all haven't had this and that. Y'all just do what y'all want to do. Y'all pimping YouTube. Pimp on, player. Pimp on. I have no problem with what y'all doing out here in these YouTube streets. It ain't gonna change what I've been doing since the beginning. So do what you do. Do your worst and try to accomplish your mission. Because none of y'all have the guts to ask the other about me. So I don't care what you're saying anyway. You're not putting food on my table, and what I can't eat won't make me shit. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna let y'all shit.
You already know the motto. Rich niggas spread out. Well, niggas spread out. We coming to a new world. The aftermath of crack.
So this was the 11th, 2017. And I was inboxing Layla Wheels on Facebook.
Carl Peace, how you doing? I would like to share something with you. Please let me know what you think about if you like. I believe Hassan Campbell was a co-conspirator and participant in Afrika Bambaataa sexual assault of children who is not of the legal age of consent.
So as you can see, Carl wrote, "Peace, how you doing?" Talking nice to the hood rat, hoochie mama from Chicago, Illinois, Ida Wells. I would like to share something with you. Please let me know what you think about it if you like. I believe Hassan Campbell was a co-conspirator and participant in Bambaataa sexual assault of children who was not of legal age of consent. We'll go on a little bit more. See, I've been active since day one. I don't have to get active. All these niggas got active after I got active. I created everybody on YouTube to get active. And you see all of them, they stay together, they run together, they interview each other, they be sexing online.
Bambaataa abused vulnerable boys from broken homes and sought to keep the abuse a secret through community influence and bankrolling members of the community. Campbell states that he was a part of the community that was bankrolled by Bambaataa for years to keep the abuse cover up. Yes, it would seem that Campbell was bankrolled to be a co-conspirator and participant in covering up the rumors in the Bronx River and hip-hop community for Bambaataa, and also bankrolled to keep his own claims of sexual abuse covered up after coming out on Facebook with a video of allegation of sexual abuse on Bambaataa himself.
Oh, Carl Albert Davis was warning Layla Wills about her son Camel before she even dropped that damn documentary, before she did anything. I told her of her star being a co-conspirator with Africa Bambaataa to do all the things he doing. Ron Savage was playing with him then. Ron was playing the game. He was fighting for the Child Victim Act, all this shit. He knew I was active on this shit. And he started playing chess with their ass. He got behind me and showed me love. Khalil Money was running with me at that time. We was fucking them up so bad.
Yet, community influence and bankrolling members of the community isn't the only method in which Bambaataa and the Zulu Kemetic Muyers used to keep victims and the community silent on matter of sexual abuse. The Zulu Kemetic Muyers also, as an organization, sent out death threats to keep its victims quiet and others who would speak out about.
So you seeing this? This is me talking to Layla Wills. 11/11/17. When did she put that thing about me and Kev Gills up on her wall? In November, right? See what was happening in November? November, December. I informed her. You ain't gonna speak to me? All right.
A matter of child sexual abuse.
So I told her the Zulus, they not just bankrolling people, they giving death threats, they doing all kind of things to intimidate people in the community so they can keep effing the boys. And don't think that GJK Slate wasn't going to get the boys with the other Zulu members so Bambaataa can have sex with them. Yeah, that's where Khalil come in at. He was running with the guy that's about to get his boss, Bambaataa, her son, and all.
Sexual divas. One that come out here and put underage children up with his foot up in his mouth, with his foot in their mouth, and y'all overlook that shit and looking at the person that's trying to do the research on to find out what it is. That shit is some backwards ass shit.
Hey, you're fighting against the Zulu Kemetic wars.
They some backwards ass people, and every time they do it, I'm gonna point it out how they look over that shit and want to talk about stupid petty shit. To me, it's petty because you talking about somebody doing some research to find out if that's what that person is doing. You gonna call that person a pedo, but overlook the fact that the person that's doing the shit right in front of your face, you gonna overlook that. That's why I say anybody that overlook that and want to say anything, I ain't trying to hear nothing. You just shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. You can't speak on one thing and be a hypocrite and act like you don't see that. Just like I told Unseen Soldier up here when he was saying what he was saying. I'm like, how the heck you gonna come at him about that? But they over there doing all that, and nigga, you know they doing it.
That's because they're controlled opposition. That's what the whole thing about. I ain't even got into it yet. I was just letting them know. Look, I told Layla Wills before any of this shit. Khalil knew. That's why I told Khalil, call the fucking FBI. Call your buddies and tell them. He like, I'm not calling them. I made the right decision a long time ago. All these damn people locked up.
There are YouTubes out there of Campbell speak on receiving threats himself coming from the Zulu Kemetic Muyers when his Facebook video resurfaced after Ron Savage appeared on Star's Troy Torain YouTube channel, The Star Chamber, to expose the sexual abuse he, Savage, himself received at the hand of Africa Bambaataa Asim Bey.
So did Savage not say, he say 15 now, but back then he was saying, he know he assaulted me when I was 14. See, they saying Ron conversation ain't changed. Ron conversation ain't changed. Only thing about it is he said, well, I was lying to him. and he probably wouldn't have did the shit to me if I wouldn't have lied to him and said I was 18.
That's why I
But
asked
he
what the
did the
hell did he
shit to me
supposed
when
to
I was
have fucking
14,
lied
15.
about? Oh shit, I didn't know that was that damn thing going. I thought it was you talking, y'all.
Nah, it's the computer. It's the video. Around that time, that age. But everybody mad at Ron Savage.
There is also audio of Hassan Campbell, which can be heard on our Israel Doctrine Reloaded YouTube channel of Campbell coming to, wanting to split Savage head to the white meat, for coming out and exposing Ben Batama as being a sexual predator and an abuser.
Now you see what this is? See, they never fixed the shit in the beginning, and now it's coming back to Hunter. And I can talk my shit, and the only thing they can do is try to say, he ain't got no part in it, he ain't got no part in it. Nigga, I got more part than any motherfucker Bam stuck a dick in between their thighs, their lips, or whatever. When you motherfuckers lay the wheels, dumbass, I told the bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Khalil to tell the bitch, everybody that fuck with that bitch, leave me alone. Stop this shit that you trying to do. Cause see, you trying to kill me and do shit for Bam, but the shit ain't gonna work. People didn't believe that my family had money and can bail me out. Y'all should have made it $1,000 because 500 was too little. Motherfuckers bailed me out before they put me in incarceration. Y'all couldn't kill me. But I ain't got nothing to do with this one. I'm the only motherfucker that ever got locked up for Bam fucking them boys. What it sound like to you, sis?
I didn't hear the last part. You said what now?
They trying to say I ain't got nothing to do with this when I'm the only one.
I don't see how when you the one been talking about that shit nonstop. Well, nobody talking about this shit. As a matter of fact, they wanted you to stop talking about it.
And got locked up for the shit. Nobody else done got locked up for this shit. Nobody. No criminal shit nowhere. But I've been lied up on. But
that's why that shit was stupid, and that's why the judge wish you would come in front of him with that bullshit again. How you gonna take somebody to court that steal their freedom of speech away? I can see if, and then it ain't have nothing to do with you. I can see if he was up here slandering and lying on you, but this man over here talking about something that you disagree or whatever the fuck. That shit sounds stupid as fuck. She should feel real stupid right now. I know I would. I would feel real stupid right now.
Yeah, that's why, see, I tag her. She ain't gonna never say shit to me because she know I got that court case, and if we go back to that motherfucker, she'll still go to jail because the bitch lied.
Yeah, that's why I said she should feel real stupid right now, because you basically try to take him to court for not a crime, but for freedom of speech. Damn.
And her stupid ass friend Khalil the money, he ain't got nothing to do with this.
He ain't got shit to do with shit unless he been in the damn shit. And that's my thing. He the one ain't got shit to do with shit.
That's why he's going to 10 toes down tonight and talk about the Yahweh shit, because he afraid to talk about the Bam shit. Because if Troy hear him say something, or later hear him say something, she'll flag 10 toes down too, even though
I want to know. I want to, hey, Khalil, because I know your bitch ass in here. I want to ask your grandson, your step grandson, a question. I want to know what your toes taste like, nigga. While you over there feeding it to him like that shit is cute.
like candy.
You over there feed your toes to that child like that shit cute, and everybody looking over that shit.
Them toes taste just like candy.
Of other vulnerable boys over the years. Dave Wedge, October 10th, 2016.
So as you can see, I got more stuff. You can see that's Layla Wheels. Because I got this from my inbox before she unfriended me and blocked me in the inbox. That's Layla Wheels right there. Y'all know that's Layla Wheels. Oh, it was finna come out in court. she realized what she was doing and the power I had and how I would get her monkey ass locked up. She said, I'm gonna quit fucking with this boy. I can't get him behind bars and get his ass killed. I'm finna. No one man should have all this power. No one man should have all this power, y'all. Forgive me.
Now that I agree with. That's your problem now, all that doggone power. That I agree with. You don't even deserve none of that damn power because you don't know what to do with it. You get it out of control with your damn power. Go to fucking blocking your queen and doing stupid shit.
Hey, I ain't say I was the most intelligent. I just said I was intelligent. Queen needs to stop arguing with me. I can't think right arguing and fighting with people. When I argue and fight, I can take it to the limit. I be wanna, woo. But that's the show, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came over and listened and stuff, listening to this. Nobody that don't have shit to do with nothing but run the whole game, controlling everything. I might not have shit to do with anything. No one man should have all this power. With that said, we're going to listen to Obamonomics, because that's all this is. It's Obamonomics. Maybe y'all get it once y'all hear the track.
You already know the motto. Rich niggas run out. Wealthy niggas fly out. And no kid. You broke ass niggas. Take you walk out. All step dog. Oh yeah, we'll be a part to the babies.
Look, in the 80s and 90s, niggas was getting money. Bricks was 20. Shorties running around with the missiles on straight dummy. Them legs on them chickens was spreading like chin rummy. Dealing with a bad hand, but we dealt with it like a man. Got our fingernails dirty, we dealing it hand to hand. Never laid it to heart that the government had a plan. Shit, they let us on the plane with just Vaseline and Saran. So we assembled our 18s, hopping out of them vans. 5.0s and typhoons, the ghetto tycoons. Car booties got moist when them engines went chrome. To blame it on Ronald Reagan, he let all the cocaine in. Papa Bush was the head of the CIA then. One of his chemists made a mixture called crack. It attaches to melanin, so it's worse if you're black. Nancy Reagan waged the war on drugs. Translation in the ghetto, it's a war on us. Back then it was economics. For the block, 36 months, $4 or $5 rock. Mama's rent is 900, but it's 20 for my chain. The more things change, the more that they stay the same. It's Obamonomics. It's Obamonomics.